Hello and welcome to another video. So today we're going to be taking a look at an Aegis Control Deck. Pretty damn strong overall. Nothing too bad about it. Iron Maiden works well for clearing out some early game stuff and also locking down late game. Gravekeeper's a solid defensive wall, I guess obviously for your finisher. And plenty of other like just board cleary sort of stuff and tempo-y sort of plays. So we'll get right into the games. So our first game here being against Rune, and our second game is also against Rune, or the second game is more of just a funny meme that I thought was quite entertaining.
I guess you're looking for a fight.
We start out with a okay hand, but probably a little late, so we try and mulligan for something a little earlier. Beast Call being pretty solid though. So from here we should be quite easily able to just play things out. Whether this was D-shift, dirt, whatever, it's not really an issue. Fortunately we find it in dirt, which is a little bit harder to deal with than D-shift with this deck. Just because of some of the weird stuff that dirt can do. So I played Dwarf and Alchemist, not really doing much there. We just go for the banish, clear it off so we don't take any damage, try and just limit our turns.
I am the Mad Cyclone.
Set up for our Tribunal turn 4. Getting our little clear on the 0-2. Would have preferred to have hit the Grimnir, unfortunately we missed that. We've got a few other options. We've got, you know, Gravekeeper for turn 5. We can drop the Frog if we needed to heal. We can drop Curate a little bit later. And have Decree set up for a board clear if needed. So we definitely had plenty of options here. So I decided to take the Sonya just because of the 5 damage evolve. Easily clears Grimnir and protects it from the next Grimnir, which is nice. And allows me to keep the Lion and the Bird. And because they're still 1 turn off Caladimus, I wasn't too worried. This turn, on the other hand, I think I overcommitted a little bit. Playing the Frog was okay for the heal, but they pretty much set up for Cataclysm, and I should have expected that. But the overcommitment was just a little too much. But we do have enough to kind of pull back on this turn. So we can just drop the Beast into the Sacred Plea and pretty much just end the turn. It's not the most optimal play, but it's another way to set back up, which is nice. Unfortunately we haven't drawn Aegis, which is pretty important. Being able to drop that turn 9 is really crucial to a lot of these decks. Unfortunately we just didn't manage to pull that off. We do get the Tribunal though, which we just play out as board. Want to keep things going and keep removing stuff, so if we do get Aegis we can just play it and hit anything.
It won't be long now.
So we don't see much from them. I mean, their Earthrights aren't very powerful in this regard. Now they have a few options, but nothing really sticky. I did play the Lion. We don't go for the Evolve because we are saving that for the Aegis, which I've got 3 of in the deck, so it shouldn't be too hard to pull. They do play Israel, which I thought was a little odd. I haven't seen a dirt deck that runs a Cycle Hill Israel combo, so it was really interesting to see what they were playing. Although, I do have a triple draw here, which was pretty important. Fortunately, this is where we draw Aegis, and I'm really happy about that. Being able to play that out and go for the Evolve with it is really, really good.
The real battle begins.
So we take out the 4-4 and we hit for a 2 damage, so there's not much they can actually do against me. Anything they play from here will be countered by either Grim or Decree, which makes things pretty easy. And Curate and Frog are amazing heals, so there isn't too much of a threat that they could really present. So they do go for the board clear priority, but they don't manage to really do anything. They would have probably been better off just hitting with a 3 into the bird and saving petrification. It's not that it would have made a difference overall. I mean, we pretty much closed out the game pretty easily from here. Putting them to 4, leaving them open to basically everything. So they do go for the Red Hot Ritual and the Prince of Magic, just to deal with that Grim. so they can set up an ice form. hoping that I can't deal with it and that might buy them a turn. I'm guessing that's what they were kind of aiming for here. Maybe they wanted to set up Juno's Secret in the next turn or something. Unfortunately, they didn't really have anything else, so closed out the game. So now we'll take a look at the more funny game here. I thought it was pretty entertaining. We go from Aegis Control to, hey, let's just rush. So I thought that was pretty fun. It's a very short game, so it won't take long, but
I guess you're looking for a fight.
we mulliganed pretty badly, honestly, getting really high drops here. So we need to drop basically everything, which kind of sucks. But we do then mulligan for a super low hand, double Sacred Plea and Beast Call, giving us an optimal turn 1 and turn 2 play, especially against Rune. Rune doesn't have many threats as a deck when it comes to playing against control, other than D-Shift. D-Shift is about their only out, and if you get a hand like this that's super early and you just put things on board, you're pretty set. So they do return the Beast Call, which is a little frustrating, but we do get to play it again and drop a second Sacred Plea. If they had to return the Sacred Plea this turn, I would have been in a worse spot than I was, because I would have had to have waited a long time. Fortunately they don't. And we basically just get to play Priest, putting more pressure for damage.
My name's Blue. It's short for...
They play a tiny little loose, so they can go for some more draw. And ping some damage.
You're done for. I'll do what I can.
What in the...
So this is where things get interesting. I dropped the Gravekeeper because Gravekeeper is really good when you're playing it like that. Giving it immunity to spell damage is great.
Stop.
Oh. Sorry. So we can go for 6 damage.
You're done
Sorry, 8
for.
damage because of the Holy Falcon Evolve. So we're going for the Rush because we know they're playing D-Shift. And the Hound giving us more ward. And a Grimnir for even more ward. So because you don't see D-Shift drop on 6 like ever, usually it's 7 or 8, so you can expect to try and just play without having to worry. Then they play Mutagenic Bolt
I'm through.
and concede because they realize that playing Mutagenic Bolt literally means they take 5 damage this turn and then another 8 damage next turn plus whatever ends off that in the following turn. So that does close this out. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'll be sure to keep uploading over the few days that I'm not well and keep them videos coming out. And as always, you can find the deck list in the description below. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe, and I will catch you guys next time. See ya.